cannot accept it as a result.
They know they're going to lose. And Nancy Pelosi's not going to go quietly. She's going to scream. She's already preparing to scream the election was stolen.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She's already preparing to scream the election was stolen.
Oh, you mean like this?
This election was rigged.
This election was rigged.
And didn't you support that guy even though he called your wife ugly?
Retweeted this image. Cruz's wife in an unflattering pose next to Melania Trump.
It is not acceptable for a big, loud New York bully to attack my wife.
After a week of pandering to Fox News' boomer base during the Supreme Court nominee hearing, Ted Cruz got what he wanted, a primetime spot with Laura Ingraham, because who doesn't want that, right?
You cannot accept it as a result.
And amidst 5 minutes of nothingness, he pivoted to accusing Nancy Pelosi of preparing to say an election, which hasn't happened yet, was stolen.
And Nancy Pelosi's not going to go quietly. She's going to scream. She's already preparing to scream the election was stolen. And by the way, what she means by stolen is people showed up to vote against Democrats. That's what stealing the election is. And remember, Democrats don't believe in democracy.
This coming from the man who helped perpetuate the big lie that was disproven by independent legislators and confirmed by several Trump-appointed judges, all to suck up to the man who called his own wife ugly.
I wasn't saying that the thousands of peaceful protesters supporting Donald Trump are somehow terrorists. I wasn't saying the millions of patriots across the country supporting President Trump are terrorists.
I mean, if he were any more spineless, he'd fold in half. This man is quite literally against every core American value, and he doesn't belong in either public office or civil society. And if anyone needs a refresher, this is the man who, for the record, sent out an email during the events of January 6th, capitalizing on the insurrection to fundraise. Then he called it a terrorist attack.
And it is an anniversary of a violent terrorist attack on the Capitol, where we saw the men and women of law enforcement demonstrate incredible courage, incredible bravery, risk their lives to defend the men and women who serve in this Capitol.
Then he walked his comments back after Big Bad Tucker Carlson pressed him into a corner.
You called this a terror attack when by no definition was it a terror attack. That's a lie. You told that lie on purpose, and I'm wondering why you did.
Well, Tucker, thank you for having me on. When you aired your episode last night, I sent you a text shortly thereafter and said, listen, I'd like to go on because the way I phrased things yesterday, it was sloppy and it was frankly dumb. And
I don't buy that.
Result,
whoa. I don't buy that. Look, I've known you a long time, since before you went to the Senate. You were a Supreme Court contender. You take words as seriously as any man who's ever served in the Senate. And every word, you repeated that phrase. I do not believe that you used that accidentally. I just don't.
So, Tucker, as a result of my sloppy phrasing, it's caused a lot of people to misunderstand what I meant.
And that's Ted Cruz for you, a flip-flopping, crisis-fleeing, camera showboating, polo human being that somehow continues to be elected. My God, Texas.